What's up, guys? Brandon here, Garage Mining YouTube channel, man. Y'all know the motto, mining your garage, shopping hours at garagemining.com. Today, I wanted to bring you guys a video just covering the different types of way of mining cryptocurrency and the different types of hardware that's used to mine cryptocurrency. Let's get started, man. First up, we talking about application-specific integrated circuits. Basically, computers that's designated to target specific algorithms on the blockchain to mine certain cryptocurrency coins that you guys are probably more so looking for as in profitability versus, I would say, more so your favorite. So when it comes down to it, with these ASIC miners, man, they're based on specific types of coins that you guys want to target, and they, depending on the type of miners that you guys buy, when it comes to ASICs, man, they get pretty spendy. Here in our store, man, we cover all the different types of cryptocurrency mining machines. I know we might not have everything in the store, but that's why I always urge people to just hit us up and let us know, man. And I can always talk to my certified suppliers and manufacturers and see what we can get in stock. And it's too easy to basically add it to the store, you know, if we are able to source that ASIC miner. But yeah, so first things first, man, when it comes down to it, ASIC miners, man, this is going to be the most powerful. Some of them are, I'm going to say, the most efficient, but there's also some that you need a lot, you need to basically have the setup for it properly. Also, when it comes down to it, electricity and the electricity cost, that's really what it boils down to. You know, when it comes down to these ASIC miners, man, you really have to plan things out before you can get started. This is more so for the guys that know what they're doing, and even just the beginners as well, man. You know, beginners, you got to start somewhere. Sometimes some people start at the very top, some people start at the very bottom, and it all depends where you get in the game. But you don't want to miss out on this, man. Mining cryptocurrency, obviously, you know, more and more miners are being added to the blockchain. You know, the blockchain, obviously, when it comes down to it, for especially the proof of work coins, they need us, you know. And even though the difficulty is just getting harder and harder, you know, all these manufacturers and suppliers are basically designing equipment to be able to keep up and still be profitable. So that's basically covering, you know, the different types of ASIC miners. Well, not so much the different types of ASIC miners, you know, where you guys can find the ASIC miners at, you know. But when it comes down to it, man, yeah, that's ASIC miners. You know, next up, we're going to be getting into GPUs. You know, basically, this is the component that gets installed into a computer that basically controls and processes all the graphics on the computer. Pretty self-explanatory. This is more so for entry-level miners that, sorry guys, got a cold, man. So this is more so for entry-level miners, man, people that are just trying to get into the game. You got to be very careful though, man, because even with graphics cards not even processing and making that much money when mining certain coins, people are still scalping them. Believe it or not, you know, there's all different versions of versions of it on different websites. They even started doing it on Amazon. It's just ridiculous. But even with crypto, you know, crypto being down, people they trying to get in where they fit in. So for the most part, when it comes down to graphics processing units, man, you know, as you can see here, you know, you're paying $1,650 for a graphics unit. You know, obviously I don't know where, but that's probably the base model, the base price for it. And you can see here, man, your break even is 1,762 days. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure I can put that $1,650 in a whole different place and invest it somewhere else, man, and get my money back, you know, because when it comes down to it, man, in the crypto mining game, it's all about ROI. You know, your return on investment. And if you decide that it's going to be a long-term investment in the long run, you know, at the end of the day, ROI really doesn't matter to you. You know, if you really believe in crypto and you believe it's going to go up and in some term, basically the coins that you're mining, if you truly believe in them and you believe that cryptocurrency is going to increase down the road, it's definitely something to get into. But for the most part, when it comes down to graphics processing units, man, they're more so for entry level miners. And then also, I wouldn't say entry level, but it's definitely the stage one for people that's wanting to get into the cryptocurrency game. So that's basically GPUs. Next up, we're going to be talking about CPUs. And so CPUs, more so, I would say they're not profitable at all. Right now, there's certain coins you can mine right now with CPUs, and it's like Raven Coin and things like that. There's still people out there mining Raven Coin and all those other lower end cryptocurrencies out there. I would say altcoins more so than anything. They still out there mining them, but man, is for the cost and the time that it takes to have to be able to do all this with the CPUs, man, you can easily just invest a little bit more and get into some of those ASICs, man, or even GPUs and see a return on investment. But when it comes down to CPUs, the central processing unit for the computers, basically the brain, that's what everybody call it. When it comes down to it with CPUs, it's just not really, I would say it's not really sufficient. And if it's something that you invested in for long term, it's probably not going to pan out the best. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's going to think differently. But I'm just giving my opinion when it comes down to CPUs and mining on a CPU, basically when the computer's in idle mode, because it allows you to use the idling power from the computer processor to be able to mine cryptocurrency with it. And there's certain coins out there that when it comes down to CPUs are basically resistant to being mined. But that's all over the place, man. It's always going to be like that. There's a lot of coins out there that you can't mine. They basically call them anti-resistant or something like that, ASIC resistant coins or something like that. But when it comes down to it, the hash rate when mining with a CPU, it's not really the best. It has a lot of restrictions when it comes to the power output and everything on certain blockchains and stuff. So when it comes to CPU mining, it's probably not the best investment. But who's to say that there's people out there that has an entire CPU farm? You never know, man. It's all about it's whatever floats your boat at the end of the day. But yeah, man, that's covering more so in the spectrum of CPUs, and just get a better understanding. If you just now trying to get into the game, CPUs is probably something you can start with just so you can understand the concept of mining crypto, because it's already, if you got a computer and the proper compatible CPU, it's definitely a way to be able to get into crypto without having to purchase anything extra, and just get a better understanding on what it is to mine cryptocurrency, how to be able to get set up with the pools, how to set your wallet up, and things like that. So entry level. So we're gonna just chalk that up to CPU mining, entry level, GPU mining, entry level, ASIC mining. That's when you really came up in the game and you're really putting a lot of money into backing into your investment. And for the guys that's looking for that ROI, sorry, that's my clock in the back. My wife's Disney clock in the back. But basically, it's more so when it comes down to it, man, is entry level, CPU entry level, GPU entry level, ASICs. That's when you really came up into the game. So next up would be mining crypto on a hard drive. This is a new company that just came out. I forgot when they came out, a little while back. But basically, I know there's a lot of videos out there covering this company, and there's a lot of pushback between people that has invested into these hard drive miners for mining Chia. Specifically, this device here is used the Evergreen Miner V2 version 2. That's what that V2 stands for. Basically, there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube right now that's basically covering this miner, saying that it's profitable, saying that it's definitely a go-to and something that everyone should get into. To be honest with you, man, I totally agree. I actually have a Starter Kit Pro coming in. Let me go ahead and show you guys. But yeah, So basically, it comes with one hub and 10 expansion hard drives, and they're 16 terabytes each, or 16 terabytes each. And so basically, with it coming with that one hub, that's all you need. And I believe, if I stand corrected or not, it's able to power up 30 hard drives on that one hub. So this device is specifically used for mining Chia, and basically it's very green. When I say green, I mean energy-wise. You're probably not going to use no more than like 90 watts in an entire month. Well, not an entire month, an entire day. No more than about 100 watts throughout the day to be able to mine Chia with this device. So definitely a good investment. I wouldn't say more so entry level, because you're going to need a lot of hard drives to be able to turn a profit. I'd say more so, I think I calculated, just to be able to turn a profit, I think you need like 4 hard drives and 1 hub just to be able to see that profit. And Chia is moving up in the market right now. So, I mean, it's been out for a long time, but what they're doing with Chia, man, it's looking real good. XCH. But yeah, what they're doing right now in the market with Chia, man, it looks really good. You know, if you guys get into this and start mining on hard drives, there's a lot of other coins out there you can mine with a hard drive. But more so, this is one I wanted to cover specifically because it's really hitting the market and people are running with this thing. Now, granted, it's said that with this starter kit, you're able to mine at least 2 Chia a day. I mean, yeah, about 2 Chia a month. But basically, the reason why it's hitting the market running is because they have an app designed to be able to automatically have everything set up for you. So all you have to do is pay the money up front. So really and truly, you're paying for the service. And what I mean by paying for the service is basically they send you your hardware wallet, your wallet information, your seed address or whatever, and you log in on the app. And you basically get it set up right then and there through the app. You just plug and play. Let's see if I can show you guys a picture in the back. So basically, it's just plug and play. Then you have the power devices down here, the power hubs and everything down here, the splitter. And so, man, it's definitely, I would say this is definitely a good investment. This is not no entry level, if you ask me. It's more so, I'd say, in the middle. But for mining cryptocurrency with hard drives, I would say this is definitely a go-to right now. I would say how the young guys say it, trending more so than anything. This company right here is trending. Definitely got to get the orders in. I believe when I place this order, it says it's a 4-week back order time. So when you place that order, you probably won't be expecting your units for at least a month. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, if you really believe in cryptocurrency, if it goes down or up, man, everybody's been bitten into this game when you're mining cryptocurrency. You know, it's all about timing. But if you're in it for the long run, even if Chia goes down or up, man, it wouldn't matter. You know, it's definitely worth waiting the time. So, but next up, man, I wanted to cover just the different mining pools. I don't want to talk about too many mining pools because I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. But the different mining pools, and then solo mining, and then the types of rewards you get. Not going to cover any of the rewards because that's a lot more in detail, you know, for when you find blocks on the blockchain and everything, and the type of rewards that you get for it. I also believe that's another thing, going back to the hardware wallets. I believe that they have it set up to where basically whenever you find a block, you get a reward. You get 0.25 Chia for that. And so that's another thing, going back to this, is why it's so beneficial that they have it set up to where basically every time this miner sees a block, you get a 0.25% reward of that block. So definitely something to look into. But back to the pools, the different pools and solo pools, and solo mining, and then mining from a pool. Basically, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm not going to go over it too much because if you're really into this cryptocurrency game, man, and y'all know what's going on, I'm basically wasting my time explaining it more so than anything. But I'm still covered for all the guys that don't know. So when it comes down to it and mining cryptocurrency, man, this is just one of the pools that I'm covering. F2 pool. They do cover solo mining and mining from direct pools on the blockchain from different coins. So basically, when it comes down to it and mining cryptocurrency, man, you need to find the coin that you really believe in. I wouldn't even say more so believe in. You want to find a coin that has the proper hardware to be able to mine the coin. And then once you've targeted that coin, and the reason I say targeted is because it's a long-term investment at the end of the day. You target the coin that you're interested in, that you believe is going to go up in the long run, because it's all about a guessing game. I mean, Bitcoin has already did what it needs to do to prove that it's number one. You know, there's a lot of other coins up there that's trying to compete, and with the developing process and how the developers work when it comes to these coins, you know, it's definitely going to be on to them to make sure that, you know, in the long run, that these coins become profitable. There's definitely going to be a halving happening when it comes to mining cryptocurrency. I believe that's coming up in about the next year or something like that. So, well, not even next year. It's a little bit down the road, but definitely be expecting it. More so than anything, you know, the different types of mining pools. Once you find the targeted coin that you're looking for, then you got to go do the back search and figure out the type of hardware you're going to mine on, and you know, just plan everything out. When you're just getting into the game, you don't really need to develop a plan, more so when it comes to mining cryptocurrency from the different types of pools and stuff. But you do need to make that decision if you're going to mine from a pool or if you're going to mine, if you're going to solo mine. There's definitely bigger benefits when mining solo mining. The bigger benefits would be, you know, if you found the block on the blockchain, depending on the coin that you're mining, you basically get to keep that entire reward for yourself. But you're going to need a lot of computing power for that. You know, it's not something where you think you're going to buy one miner and be mining 2 gigahash on whatever coin you're mining and think you about to just make a fortune. It's just not going to happen, man. But when it comes down to it and mining from a pool, if you're one of those guys that like to receive a consistent payment, and, you know, depending on the pool you choose, obviously there's going to be different options and things like that. But for the most part, I would say, you know, even though with the different options of the different types of payout periods and things like that, when you're mining from a pool, it's more so for a person that's looking for a more consistent payout on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. So that's more so covering everything about mining cryptocurrency, the different types of ways, the different ways of mining cryptocurrency. And it's not every way, man. It's just, you know, it's just my opinion on the different types of ways of mining crypto. And there's a lot more of the ways out there. You know, they have flash drives, which, yes, I covered hard drives, but you know, there's still memory. When it comes down to it, when it comes down and you start mining crypto, man, it's all based on memory. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching this video, man. You know, I probably got tripped up a couple times, man. I'm not doing too good. You know, I got a chest cold going, but I really appreciate you guys watching this video, man. And hopefully you guys subscribe to my channel and see what else I got in store for you guys, man. Take it easy. Peace.